All right, Shalom. For the poems, we give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hawakah, Kodash, Barakathum. Give honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and to the Akim Prophet Globe, pushing the word of truth and sincerity, once they Shalom. We want to get into James, second chapter, starting the first verse 14 and down to 26. At the end of the day, the brethren, the brotherhood, we can't give you faith, all right? All we could do will be a vessel from the Holy Spirit to brothers, to convey messages, to show examples, and give understanding, expand on our lot, giving you faith is not something that we can do, It's one of the things whether you have it or you don't, and there's a way to know if you have it or not, and we got to truly believe that the Lord is dealing with us. All right, this is James. Let's try to get this. Let's go on the blue letter. Hebrews 11. I know it's personal, but it was something else I wanted to look at. All right, this is Hebrews 11:1 said, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." All right, it says faith is the confidence that what we hope for will actually happen. It gives us assurance about things we cannot see. And that's what faith is. Asking for the Lord and having faith in the Lord, He'll bring us through in things when we don't see the outcome. We're not always going to be in a lower state. We're not always going to be without certain things. But you really try to believe that the Lord, that He is, and He's the rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. The things that we hope for, which is the kingdom, salvation, mercy, by believing in the promises that the Lord has made to us for doing His work, rehearsing the righteous acts, praying, fasting, reading, doing this in truth and sincerity, being sincere. All right, so if you do these things, you shall never fail. All right, so the hope in that is that if we do these things, that we're going to receive a crown of glory by Yahweh outside. Even though we don't see it, but we see the outcome. Those with faith see the outcome. They can see getting crowned and having faith to get beamed up on the chariots, man. They can just have dreams of spiritual powers, getting the spiritual powers. All right, being in the kingdom and shining, being on your own land, having things. We see these things. We hope these things. We have faith in these things are going to come to pass. Why? We have faith in seeing the prophecy coming to pass. The fact that we're woken up, all right, is a sign of prophecy, which should give you faith. All right. Okay, so we get James. Hold on, let's see this real quick. In Romans 8 and 24, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why does he yet hope? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. All right? And that's that faith. All right? Faith is hoping and believing, have a confidence in things that we don't see. How am I going to get my next meal? How am I going to make ends meet? All right? The Lord said, cast all your cares upon him because he first cares for you. All right? But we put on, as the elect, we put on as we have faith and showing our faith by our works. Okay? We don't hope for things that we see because we already see it. Or I hope the bus coming. But yet you see it down the hill. That's not faith. All right? You see? Believing that the Lord's going to make a way for you to get away home. The way, the Lord's going to make a way for you to accomplish the things that he knows you need when you don't have the resources, the car, the money, or maybe even the support sometimes. But the Lord is always there. You see, and if we believe and pray and believe that he's going to come through, then what else are we going to do? All right, our faith, our works is by prayer. Look at James. James 2 and 14. It says, what does it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works, can faith save him? All right, it's a question. All right, not going to break all this down because we're going to make one good point through the Spirit. Let's see what we got. Okay. So if a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what does it profit? Right, so, brothers coming to you, and they're in need of something, and you be like, well, the Lord gonna take care of it, or this and that, but you don't give him what he needs. How's that gonna help him? All right, how's that gonna help? Saying you say goodbye and have a good day, stay warm and eat well, but then you don't give that person any food or clothing. What good does that do? Or what good is you telling a brother something without showing him or without giving him what he needs? There's another thing we have to factor in when we're dealing with brothers. We're trying to build brothers up. Is knowing what each brother needs and give them what they need. You see? Give them what they need. So even so, faith, if it has not works, is dead being alone. All right, you gotta have they go together. All right, you're not gonna have works without faith. Yeah, a man may say that I have faith and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Faith is an action word also. All right, you believe in, you praying. Are you are doing or working on a outcome that you may not see? You're working on a goal that you may not see the outcome, but by you taking steps to achieve that, by you progressing in that, all right, you having faith, you having works of your faith being seen. All right? If you know that lifting weights, you want to get big, you got to lift weights, right? And eat good and all that. Okay? Well, you're not just lifting weights. You also got to put the diet into it, the dedication into it, the good herbs and things like that, the different workout plans. All right? But then you start to see the results. But you got to put in the work. All right? You got to put in the work. If you say you trust the Lord going to put you in a position to trust Him, to pray for Him. You see? You believe the Lord can get you a job, all right? Well, it's up to you to get up and put out the applications. You know, if you want to, move out your mama house, well, the steps that you have to take in order to get those goals accomplished, and that's going to be your works. If you believe the Lord can get you out of a situation, well, you got to show the Lord, all right, that you're willing to go the mile and do your part. Works is very important, Akim. Not just going out there on the highways and byways, man. Believing the Lord can stop certain vices that we have, certain shortcomings. You see? All right? Thou believest that there is one power God do as well. The devil also believe and tremble. You know? And you say you have faith, you believe that there is one power, good for you. Even the demons believe this, they tremble in terror, all right? But without no vain man, the faith without works is dead. All right? And that's the thing that, that we get upset about, that the Lord gets upset about. Where's your faith? All right? Where's your belief? Where's your faith? Where's your confidence in the Lord, man? You say you believe, act like it. Walk the walk. Walk the talk. You see? Show that you believe, man. Have a leap of faith. Trust in the Lord more, man. Was not Abraham, our father, justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar? All right, because what? Because he said that the Lord is going to provide a sacrifice, man. You see? Seest thou how faith wrought his works, and by his works was faith made perfect. You know? The Lord gave him a ram. Right at the moment he was getting ready to smote Isaac, the angel came, man. All right? Stopped his hand. But the faith that he had that the Lord will provide, he still went on with it, man. He still went on with it. And at the moment, all right, when he was about to strike through Isaac, all right, the Lord like, man, he's really going to do it. And that's faith, right? I mean, those are the works, but the faith lied in him saying and believing that the Lord going to provide a sacrifice, and he did, man. All right, you guys got to read that story. And the scripture was fulfilled would say if Abraham believed the Most High, it was imputed unto him for righteousness, he was called the friend of the Most High. You know? The belief in the Lord. You got to believe, man. All right, believing is an act of faith. And we should be acting on our beliefs. Doing this truth, keeping the laws of the commandments, that shows our faith. Those are some of the works. But there's more works. There's more faith that we can have. It's not just reading the scripture. It's also about you asking the Lord to get you out of a mind state, out of a situation, out of a funk. Take these vices and these shortcomings from us, man. So likewise, you see there now, by works, a man is justified and not by faith only, man. All right? So your faith and your works go hand in hand, man. You can't have one without the other. All right? Let's have more of it. If we have more, we'll be more in the spirit. We'll be more uplifted in the spirit. We have more confidence in the Lord that we could do anything and that He could do more for us, man. You see? He shall far exceed, man. But it takes your works, all right? It takes your faith to get to where we want to go. Shalom.